Our third match is EC3 beating James Storm here in 10 minutes and 37 seconds. It's a strap match, and the angle that was set up here is because Carter whipped James Storm's 31 times. So, of course, to get started, Storm is going to whip EC3 over and over and over. This is old school. I really like it. I love a country whipping match, as we used to call it here in the South. It gets 3 stars. Storm is going to hit a super kick and collapse. And the idea is it's just a delayed reaction from a ring post spot he had just a few seconds prior. EC3 picks him up, hits a pedigree, and pins him. And then they have a bunch of medical personnel come and check on EC3. Talk to me about, or check on James Storm. Talk to me about the strap match and what you thought of these guys. I mean, these are TNA stalwarts at this point, James Storm and EC3.
They came with their work boots on. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And when you kind of look at the progression of this show, and you know, Phantasma, he's Escobar in WWE right now. Drago has, you know, that opening match had 8 guys. Marufuji, it's not X Division, but it's very, very much high octane, lot of action. Then you went into the DeAngelo Williams, which was, you know, the celebrity match, if you will, that was super entertaining. This next match was, all right, we're going to give them some wrestling. No, we're going to give them some one-on-one action that, you know, I mean, I think I noticed in the notes something about the straps. Yeah, you can work it, but both those guys, and we had the conversation, boys, you're going to have this, you got to lay it in. And boy, did they. And that's something that everybody can relate to being whipped. You just can't. And when you see it happen a couple of times, you go, damn, that's got to hurt. Okay. It's the short form video that you talked about.
Yeah.
You can't turn away. And then there's a story. And then those guys know how to work and tore the house down.
You've probably been in a country whipping match before. Is that your least favorite stipulation, or where does it rank? I mean, no way to work a belt shot. That's just grin and bear it, huh?
In a weird way, it's one of my favorites. Look, the sting goes away. It ain't fun, but if you do it right, get your mileage out of your straps. Now, look, I'm not going to say I'm going to sign up every night for one, but you said stipulation match. I like, you know, pole matches. You know, we're going to give some Russo LOL. Those you've got to have, and I learned it in Memphis. I mean, you've got to have guys that know how to work those.
Yes.
If you don't, the object that's hung on a pole is a complete distraction. And I believe that's why those matches get such a bad rep, because the talent doesn't know how to work the matches. They do not. I can remember Lawler in the dressing room that would watch a semifinal or a match middle of the show that had a pole stipulation, and guys would go out and would literally have, let's just hypothetically say, a 15-minute match, right? And for the first 12, they ignored the pole. And that would just eat Lawler alive. He would dog cuss them. They'd come through the curtain like, guys, all of a sudden you told the people, oh, it's time to go home. We got to start using the step. It's like a total disconnect. If you're going to make what's on the top of the pole mean something, give it value from the time you walk to the ring before the bell rings. Start looking up at it, sizing folks up. Make that the story. Don't ignore it. So I think pole matches get a bad rep because of talent not having, I'll call it, the experience or being produced the right way. But anyway, I don't like those steps that going in, the crowd's kind of already voted on it. In a way, that's why I think a strap match, people are going to go, all right, we're going to see if they're going to hit each other. Ooh, damn.
Well,
that strap tonight. So
now that I know you're not opposed to the strap, I got an idea for next year's Top Guy Weekend. We'll talk.
All right, moving on.